Have you ever wondered why addiction, in its many forms, is so challenging to overcome? Ancient wisdom, like that found in the Bhagavad Gita, can provide intriguing insights. The Bhagavad Gita, while not explicitly addressing modern issues like addiction, outlines profound concepts that can be applied to understand and combat such issues. Three of these concepts are raga, dvesha, and avidya. Raga, or attachment, is a concept that the Gita puts forth, warning us of the potential dangers of sensory pleasures. This attachment fuels desire, which when unfulfilled, morphs into anger and delusion, further entangling the soul in material existence. Consider porn addiction as an example. It is essentially an attachment to sensory pleasure, creating a vicious cycle of desire and temporary fulfillment. Now, let's turn to avidya, or ignorance. This is a fundamental misunderstanding of one's true nature and the nature of reality. An individual may succumb to addictive behaviors under the illusion that these actions will lead to lasting happiness or fulfillment, failing to recognize the fleeting and ultimately unsatisfying nature of such pleasures. The Gita also emphasizes dharma, or the importance of self-control and discipline. This is key in overcoming desires and attachments. By practicing self-discipline, one can detach from the temporary pleasures of the senses and focus on loftier spiritual goals. The Gita also underscores the importance of mind control. It suggests that controlling the mind is essential for overcoming desires and attachments. One must elevate and not degrade oneself by the mind, for the mind can be both the friend and the enemy of the self. So how does one apply these teachings to overcome addiction? Understanding the nature of desire, practicing self-discipline, cultivating detachment, and pursuing a path of spiritual growth that leads to the realization of one's true self beyond physical and mental urges. Regular meditation, prayer, and spiritual study can provide the inner strength needed to conquer such challenges. To summarize, the Gita teaches us that addiction, like porn addiction, can be understood and conquered through understanding and applying the concepts of raga, dvesha, and avidya. It encourages us to practice self-discipline, control our minds, and detach from temporary sensory pleasures. It suggests that spiritual growth and the realization of one's true self can ultimately lead to overcoming addiction. So, the next time you find yourself grappling with addiction, remember these ancient teachings. They may just provide the wisdom and guidance needed to overcome your struggles.